Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to all my brothers and sisters. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tammim bil khair wa bika nasta'in. Ya Fattah. Rabbi zidni ilma. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Okay, so my brothers and sisters, yesterday we did about, in the last chapter, we did the translation of the Surah Al-Baqarah, the first chapter of the Quran. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told us about the book. So as we read any book, so first of all, the author tells about the book, that what is this book about. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling about the book, that there is no doubt in it, and it's for the people who preserve themselves from the evil and keep themselves on the straight path. So this book is for them. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has shown us some points about the successful people. So today we're going to be reading the next chapter and the next ayahs. Innal lazina kafaru. Okay, so now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about the kafaru. Innal lazina, those people who kafaru, deny. Kafaru sawa'un alayhim, or they disbelieve or they deny. Sawa'un alayhim, it is equal for them, or it is same for them. A'anzartahum am lam tunzirhum. Okay, so now this is we're going to be doing ikhfa over here, because this is noon silent and there is zal after these are the haruf from the harf of ikhfa. So we're going to be doing ikhfa here. We're going to be taking the sound of this noon into the nose. Okay, ذرتهم am lam to. See, the voice has to go to the nose. This is also noon sakin, and after that there is haruf ikhfa. So we're going to be doing ikhfa here as well. To therhum. So it is fine if you warn them, or if you don't warn them. Even if you warn them, or even if you don't warn them, it is same for them. They won't believe. They are the disbeliever, or they are the deniers, so they won't believe. La yu'minun. La yu'minun, they won't believe. Khatamallahu. Khatamallahu. Now you see this, there is a fatha on top of the meme, and after that there is the word Allah. So what are we going to do? We're going to be reading it thicker. Okay, khatamallahu, we're going to be filling our mouth. Mallahu ala qulubihim. Qaf is also thick, you have to read it thicker. So what did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did? Well, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sealed their hearts. Wa ala sam'ihim, and their ears. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sealed their hearts and their ears. Samar is ears. Qulub, qalb is from is the meaning of hearts. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sealed their hearts and their ears. وَعَلَىٰ أَبْصَارِهِمْ غِشَاوَةٌ, and he veiled their eyes, means he put a veil in front of their eyes so they can't see the truth. وَلَهُمْ عَذَابٌ عَظِيمٌ. Okay, so there will be a great punishment for them. So first of all, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving us, like, it's talking about those people who are successful in their life. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is warning, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling about those people who deny, who does not believe on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then he's saying, even if you warn them, or even if you don't warn them, they won't believe. And so what did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did when he saw that even if I'm warning them, even if I'm telling them, they're still not believing? So what did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did? He sealed their heart and their ears, and then he put a veil on in front of their eyes so they can't see. وَمِنَ النَّاسِ. So now there's a ghunna here because there is nun tashdid. وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَن يَقُولُ. Okay, from those people who say amanna, amanna, amanna. There's also a ghunna here, and here. So what do they say? That we believe billahi, on Allah, wa bil yawmil akhiri, and on the day and the hereafter. وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. Okay, so now here too, this is meme silent and there is ba after it. So there's going to be ikfa here. وَمَا هُمْ. There's going to be ikfa and as well as ghunna here. Because whenever meme silent comes and after there is ba, so this is called ikfa shafwi. We have to do ghunna and ikfa at the same time. وَمَا هُمْ وَمَا هُمْ وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. Okay. So what is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying? That they are not the believers. وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. They're not going to believe. They say that, some people, they say that, amanna, we believe, we have a belief on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the hereafter. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that, وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. So they are not the believers. يُخَادِعُونَ اللَّهَ. So they deceive Allah. وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. And those who believe on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They deceive Allah and those people who believe on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَمَا يَخْدَعُونَ. And they can't deceive. And they're not deceiving إِلَّا but أَنفُسَهُم, their own self. وَمَا يَشْعُرُونَ. It's just because they don't know. أَنفُسَهُم. You see that noon silent and then there is after noon silent there is haruf ikhfa, fa. So we're going to be doing ikhfa here. We're going to be taking the voice of the noon into the nose. أنفسهم وما يشعرون. It's just because they don't know. They are not deceiving Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the mu'minins, but they are deceiving their own self. It's just because they don't know. So here in this chapter, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about the non-believers, the disbelievers, and of those people who says that we believe, but in their hearts they don't believe. Okay, inshallah, we'll be doing the next ayahs in the next class. Till then, jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.